When we think about World War II, images of soldiers storming beaches or pilots dogfighting in the skies often come to mind. But behind the front lines, a powerful and determined group of women helped fuel the Allied victory. Women who took on roles traditionally held by men and proved that patriotism and courage know no gender. These were America's female warriors, the real-life Rosie the Riveters, whose contributions were vital to the war effort and changed the fabric of American society forever. Who was Rosie the Riveter? The iconic image of Rosie the Riveter, a strong woman in overalls flexing her arm, saying "We can do it," symbolizes the millions of women who stepped into industrial jobs during World War II. While Rosie herself was a fictional figure created for propaganda, she represented a very real army of women who built planes, tanks, and ships in factories, maintained military equipment, worked as welders, electricians, and machinists. These women became the backbone of America's war production, keeping weapons and supplies flowing to the front lines. Women in the workforce, shattering stereotypes. Before the war, societal norms largely restricted women to domestic roles or low-paying jobs like secretarial work. But as millions of men went overseas to fight, the U.S. faced a critical labor shortage. The government and industries turned to women, launching a massive campaign encouraging them to fill the gap. By 1943, nearly 19 million women were working outside the home, a 57% increase from before the war. Factories transformed, often setting up childcare centers and offering training programs to help women succeed. Despite initial doubts, women proved they could perform demanding industrial jobs with skill and efficiency. Beyond the factories, women in the military. American women didn't just serve on the home front, they also enlisted in military branches created specifically for them. WASP Women's Army Corps provided clerical support, operated radios, and served as mechanics. WAVES, women accepted for volunteer emergency service women in the Navy who worked as pharmacists, air traffic controllers, and intelligence analysts. WASP, women Air Force service pilots piloted non-combat flights, ferrying planes, testing aircraft, and training male pilots. SPARS, Coast Guard Women's Reserve worked in communications, clerical roles, and logistics. Together, these women freed up millions of men for combat roles, while proving that women could handle demanding, often dangerous, military jobs. Challenges and triumphs. Despite their vital contributions, female workers and service members faced discrimination and skepticism. Many still doubted women's physical and mental toughness. Unequal pay. Women often earned less than men for the same work. Balancing work and family. With schools and childcare centers often overburdened, many women juggled long shifts with caring for children. Still, their determination broke barriers. Many women became experts in highly technical skills, earned promotions, and inspired generations to come. The lasting legacy. The image of Rosie the Riveter became a symbol of women's empowerment, and the war permanently shifted ideas about gender roles in America. After the war, many women left industrial jobs as men returned, but the idea that women could work outside the home was firmly planted. Female veterans gained recognition for their service and paved the way for the integration of women into the armed forces. The experience helped spark the post-war women's rights movement by showing what women could achieve. Remembering America's female warriors. While the battles of World War II were fought on distant shores, millions of women fought their own battles at home and in support roles. Their sweat and sacrifice kept planes flying, weapons firing, and communication lines open. They were the real-life Rosies, strong, skilled, and unyielding. Today their legacy lives on every time women serve in the military, lead industries, or break new ground in fields once closed to them. America's female warriors of World War II were not just helpers, they were heroes in their own right. In the story of World War II, the chapter of America's female warriors reminds us that victory requires everyone's courage and strength, regardless of gender.